Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for today's Tip from the Top Thursday training call. We have Kendra Campbell on the call today. She is going to be sharing some amazing tips on Black Friday, the Black Friday sale, and how to make the most of it. So we're just going to let Kendra take it over. Here you go.
Thank you, Sabrina. Hi, guys. Thank you for hopping on. I'm super excited to talk to you about Black Friday today. It is one of my favorite holidays of the year, and I actually think it's its own special holiday. But it's my third Black Friday with One Hope, so I feel like now I've got a little bit of experience, and I'm so excited to tell you kind of what my plan is to maximize the sale. So first, I wanted to just touch on the details of the sale really quickly. The sale is going to run for an entire week, starting next Tuesday, the 21st, and going through the following Tuesday, the 28th. So you have 7 full days. Actually, I guess it's 8 full days because it's 2 Tuesdays. Your customers are going to be able to get 40% off and free shipping on 6 bottles or more. So that's 6 bottles, 7 bottles, 8 bottles, 13 bottles, however many bottles they want to, 6 or more. I've gotten a couple questions. They don't have to be in increments of 6. It can be any number. That does not include glitter and our iconic red collection. Those will qualify for free shipping, however, if they're incorporated into a Black Friday order with 6 or more bottles. So something fun to keep in mind if you've got customers that want to order 6 bottles, why not throw a glitter bottle in for free shipping? It's a nice little perk. Like with all of our sales, this only applies to your storefront. So customers have to order from, for me, for example, it's via onehope.com/Kendra. It cannot be applied to party orders. Some people ask, what should I do if I have a tasting? I'm not really sure how to handle this. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I have a tasting on Friday and a tasting on Saturday. My tasting on Saturday, the hostess is solely focused on fundraising. It's a huge fundraiser for her and her hockey boosters. So we're not going to share the Black Friday sale. Her customers are still going to get the great deal, Case for a Cause, and we're supporting the hockey boosters. My tasting on Friday is a little bit different. The hostess picked a nonprofit just because she was going to pick one, but it's not something that she's super passionate about necessarily. And a lot of her guests are friends of mine that are going to shop the Black Friday sale anyway. So she and I have already talked about it, and I'm going to offer her guests the Black Friday pricing. She knows there's not going to be a donation. There's not going to be hostess rewards, but she really wants her friends to get the best deal for wine. And when all is said and done, I'm likely to probably gift her a couple bottles of wine as a thank you, just to kind of, make up for those hostess rewards. So you can really do what you want. I would recommend chatting with your hostess about it and kind of see where they stand. Just as, again, my 2 cents on that. So the first thing I would do in planning for Black Friday is to set a goal. It sounds crazy because it's only a week-long sale, but you want to set a goal for yourself. You want to have a target of where you want to hit for this sale. You might want to sell 5 half cases. You might want to sell $1,000 worth. Whatever it is, make it fun and set a target. Like you want to kind of know what you're working towards. For me, I want to earn $500 from the sale so that my kids and I can sponsor a local family for Christmas and do all the Christmas shopping for that family. So set a goal. Find a partner and buddy up with them and kind of cheer one another on. Get a little group together, get your team together, and kind of rally around it to give some energy to it. It's really, really fun, and it's way more fun to work a sale with friends and fellow CEOs than by yourself. So that's kind of my big first thing to do. I have notes because I'm a little bit disoriented today, so don't mind me if I refer back to them. The next thing you want to do is get your calendar out. The next week for everyone is going to start to get a little crazy. Starting next Tuesday, folks are traveling, you're cleaning, you're cooking, you're getting ready for Thanksgiving. It gets a little bit crazy. So get your calendar out now and decide sometimes that you're going to dedicate to working this Black Friday sale. What I'm doing for me is I'm setting aside some time today, Thursday, to kind of reach out to my best customers and get pre-orders so they can get it out of the way. And then Tuesday morning, I can throw those orders in. I'm going to dedicate some time on Tuesday to get those orders in and to do a little bit more reaching out before the craziness. And then I'm going to dedicate some time the following Monday to get those last minute orders. For me, I want to check out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and really focus on spending time with my family. So I'm carving out time before then and after then to do the bulk of my reach out. So carve out time now, Because if you don't do it, the week is going to go by and all of a sudden it's going to be Tuesday and you're going to wonder where all the time went, and you're not going to have enough time to do all the reaching out that you want to do. So in terms of sharing the sale, you want to share it on social media, obviously, right? It's a great way. It's a large audience. The best responses I get are when I share pictures, when I share specific pricing. Like if I'm going to show, for example, the Napa Valley Merlot and the Napa Valley Red Blend, and saying, these bottles are normally $45. When they're on sale, you get them for, I think if my math is right, it's $27. Like, be specific, give them tangible numbers. So yes, share on social media as many times as you want to, but don't just rely on social media. There's way more ways to reach out than just Facebook and Instagram and all that. Email your customers. I'm someone that keeps a customer list I use MailChimp. Some people use, I don't know, there's other ones, email services. And I already sent out an email blast this morning, like, heads up, Black Friday's coming, just to kind of let people know this is coming. I'll send out another one next Tuesday, and I'll send out another one the following Monday. Super simple. It takes like 10 minutes. It's not a huge investment of time. But the real, like for me and for a lot of people, the best way to get the most sales is personal reach outs. And that can be a phone call. That could be a personal Facebook message. I tend to do a lot of texting. And just like with social media and with emails, I always send a cute image that includes, 40% off, free shipping. I'll let them know the reasons why they need wine. You need wine for Christmas, for Hanukkah, for New Year's, for hostess gifts, for your mailman, for your UPS driver, for your nanny. Wine is a great thing to have on hand. If somebody gives you a gift and you didn't have anything for them, you can just whip out a bottle and be like, oh my gosh, I got this for you. Happy whatever. It's just a great thing to have on hand. So let them know why they need wine. And again, I'm going to reach out to people more than once. It's probably going to be once, next Monday or Tuesday, and then once again after Thanksgiving, because people get busy and they're not necessarily ignoring you or don't want wine. They just have 47,000 other things going on, just like you do. So keep that in mind. But the more personal reach outs, the better. And I have found that I can literally go in my filing cabinet where all of my order forms are, take out a giant stack, and I can text 200 customers in less than an hour. Like, you're copying and pasting, and it sounds insane, but I promise you, you'll get a lot of bang for your buck with just that little bit of time and personally reaching out. Something else to think about is, who do you know that loves our reserve wines? This is the best pricing for our reserves, I think, probably since last Black Friday. So who do you know that loves our Edna Valley? Who loves our, like I said, the Napa Valley Red Blend, the Napa Merlot, the new Elway wines, like all of those really yummy reserves that maybe people kind of hold back from ordering because they're a little pricey. 40% off. Like, you're getting reserve wines for the price of our core wines. It's crazy. So look back and see, who do you know that likes those wines, and target them. They need a half a case, obviously, of the Elway Cab. Like the Elway Cab, it's a no-brainer. They have to get it. A couple people, and I've done this before too, plan a Black Friday pop-up, maybe at your own home, maybe at a local boutique. I have some girls in my town that are kind of combining together. They work for different direct sales companies, and they're doing Black Friday pop-ups in someone's home where there's, a jewelry vendor and, someone that sells skincare and whatnot. And then they're going to be there for the wine. And it's a great way for people that pop in. Everyone's out shopping Black Friday anyways, pop in, have a glass of wine, and they can order from you with the Black Friday sale. Like, it's a great little way to work that out. Don't forget to pour wine at your Thanksgiving dinner. Always happens the past 2 Thanksgivings. Someone in my family is like, oh, this wine is really good. What is it? And I'm like, hey, that's One Hope. That's what I do. And they're still like, oh, this is really, again, 2.5 years later, they still forget. But I'll always get a sale from like my aunt, my cousin, like they'll order up wine through Black Friday. So do that. Another idea is, why not order yourself a half a case of reserves and throw your own tasting in December? We all need December tastings. You're going to have friends that need wine for Christmas, and later on, have them over the first week in December. So that's another little tip. If you can't get your friends together, now so close to Thanksgiving, why not do it early in December? What else? What else? What else? Oh, this is a big one that nobody ever does. And I was telling some gals on my team last night. All of these people that now shop from you for Black Friday, and you will have 5, you will have 10, you'll have 100, however many it is. All of those people are now your potential hosts for January. So don't just take these Black Friday orders, put them in, and then tuck them away until next November. You're going to provide really great customer service. And that first week or 2 in December, you're going to reach out to them and say, hey, Jenny, want to make sure that your wine arrives safe and sound. She's going to reply back and be like, it did. Thank you so much. You're going to respond back to her. That's so great. What was your favorite? I would love to get you and your girlfriends together in January and do a tasting. See what she says. It's a great time to have a tasting. We all think like January is so like drab and it's after the holidays and blah. But the reality is people are going to be out of wine because they drank it all for Thanksgiving and all their holiday festivities and New Year's. And they were so busy that they didn't get to see their girlfriends. Like my calendar is packed right now, but it's only with work stuff, kid stuff, and family stuff. There's no time in there just to hang out with my friends. I'm going to reserve that for January. So don't just take those Black Friday orders and like tuck them away. Those are people that are now warm leads. You're at the front of their mind because they just got wine from you. Keep that relationship going and book up your January. And then you can go into the holidays, like put your feet up. Your sales are great and you've got a January calendar that's already full. So that's a big one that I always forget to mention. I think that's it. I feel like I talked for like 20 minutes nonstop. I'm sorry. I always feel like I ramble on these things. But is there any questions on I don't know how to check the chat thing.
No chat. Everyone's just saying great stuff. Awesome ideas.
Oh, cool. Okay. Is there any questions?
Does anyone want to mute them or unmute themselves and ask questions, or you can ask in the chat box?
Sorry, I was speed talking. I'm like, which wines are not included? Glitter bottles and our iconic reds. So I guess that would be our estate 8 red wines, right, Sabrina? Mm-hmm. So those are not included in the discount, but they can be included for free shipping.
And the glitter also includes the shimmer.
Okay.
I have a question.
Oh, who's that?
This is Christina Ewan.
Hi.
Hi. Sorry, I'm just like on the actual call. Okay, so we got a letter today and it said something about having your host go through the actual sale to purchase their wine, and something about it's a better deal than going and getting the hostess wine. I'm pretty new still, and this will be my first time having a host this time around. Is there no, like, what is the difference? Because I thought the host wine was $69, like a straight $69.
Yep. So the hostess can order a half case for $69, and they're going to pay $10 shipping. So it's going to be $79. Okay. And you don't earn commissions or anything on that host wine. So if your hostess only wanted to get 6 bottles, it's actually a little bit cheaper for her to order through Black Friday, because a half case will be $72. Now, if they want a full, if they want a full case, if they want to get a full case, 12 bottles, it's going to be, the best price for them is going to be through the hostess, the hostess wine, because that's going to be $99 plus $10 shipping. So it's $109. A full case through Black Friday is $144. So it kind of depends on what they're looking for and how many bottles they want. Does that make sense?
Yes, that does. And I didn't realize that there was shipping involved with the hostess. So that totally clears everything up. I'm excited now.
Yep. Oh, good. Yeah. It's the hostess orders they get $10. It's $10 shipping.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Does anyone else have any questions? No? Okay, well, thank you so much for joining today's call. We had so many great tips from Kendra. So amazing. Some things I didn't even think about. I love the idea of turning your Black Friday customers into hosts in the future. I think that's huge. So definitely, I think take that tip into your January. I think that's amazing. So if no one else has any questions, I think that's it for today's call. Thank you so much for joining, and I think our training calls next week, the Wednesday and Thursday call, have been canceled so that you guys can enjoy time with your family over Thanksgiving. So we'll restart the week after. I don't know the date exactly, but we'll have calls not next week, but the week after Thanksgiving, as normally scheduled. So thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you then. Bye. Thank you, Kendra.